do you balance all of this with like your academics?
One thing I would just say is that, just like the Bible said, that there is time for everything.
Okay.
Because of that, you have to be focused.
Mm-hmm.
Do what is right. Do what you need to do at the right time. Don't do it at the wrong time. I think there was a time in my life that if I'm somewhere doing something just wants me just tell me in my mind, I would be like, hey, this thing you're doing, I hope you know you're not supposed to be here by now. I hope you know that this is what you're supposed to be doing by now.
Just doing the right thing.
When you are focused, you are so focused, and then you do what you need to do at the right time. When you need to be in church, you be in church. When you need to
read your book,
read your book. When you need to go for other extra activities, you go for it. But then don't waste your time on things that will not profit you. But then sometimes you determine your mind to be focused, and we are humans. Flesh sometimes might not really want you to, but then that's why you need God as well. That's why you need God as well. So you just be determined, be focused, do what you need to do at the right time, and then just like as I said earlier, don't waste your time on things that would not profit you. Things that will not edify you. Don't waste your time doing those things. So some persons will say when it's time for church, that's when they want to read because exam is coming. And meanwhile, probably before then, they were doing things that would not really profit them. Maybe went out to, I'm not saying to watch football, to watch movies, or those things actually they're important. At least sometimes you have to just do them. But then be time conscious and balance everything. I've seen people that they are supposed to be in church, they will tell you I'm reading. No, it's wrong. Be in church when you're supposed to be in church. When you need to read, you study your book, be focused, and then don't be distracted.
What I want to say right now, because I said this to someone yesterday, I think that sometimes to our activities, even in church, sometimes are too much. We are students. But I think it's now left for you to know how to plan yourself around those things. Because he says, sometimes some people, they're supposed to be in church, but they are reading.
Now, let me say something. There's a particular guy that I know very well, that he was good academically, very intelligent academically, and when it comes to church activities, he's always there. There's nothing you are doing in church that he's always there. So he was feeling like, because I'm intelligent, now let me put the other effort and energy in church, forgetting that even with the fact that you are intelligent, you attend lectures, you still have to fall back. Yes, you still have work to do. Do you get?
Yes.
So now somebody now advised him when he was no longer doing well academically. Somebody told him that I think you need to reduce the work you're doing in church. Is it the work he was doing in church that was affecting him? No. Not really. It wasn't the work, but he felt like, okay, I'm intelligent, and then he was no longer putting in the effort he was supposed to be putting. Although if you want to be committed to everything church and your studies, it can be so demanding. Honestly, it can be so demanding. And for
some, they even have other activities aside from church.
And another thing I would just love to add to this is that know yourself.
I think that's it. That's just
know yourself. Know what works for you.
Let's say for me, I need to read like 2 times for me to understand this material. Or maybe for you 5 times. Let's say for the other person 7 times. So the time we put into our academics will be different. So you need to now plan yourself.
True.
Do you understand? So you have to plan activities around, okay, if I don't sit down and read this thing, like if I don't put much effort in my academics, I will not yield the right results. I know what I'm looking for.
True.
So I think you should know yourself, and then like try to balance things out. And that's what we'll just say. Wisdom is protected to direct. That's just it. It's interesting, right?
Yeah,
You see,
very.
it's just like chatting. It's just like just say your mind. How did you handle church odds? Because I know so many of us, when you like hear people talk, they'll say something like, I don't want to say like but I'm saying like when you meet people, they always tell you, oh, church odds is there. They grew up in church and they experienced so many terrible things. And I think I have my own fair share of like odds. But I want you to tell us how you handled church, or how you still. I think it's still like people are still experiencing it.
People are still experiencing, and they will continue to experience it
because the church is not a perfect place.
Honestly,
I was reading a book. Yes, I was reading a book, and the book was saying that some churches, they need to put a signboard at the signpost, right, and tell them that, see, we don't need perfect people here. In case you want, this is not a graduate gathering of like perfect people. So if you want a perfect church, just go elsewhere. I think that was so good. I'm like, because you will never find a perfect church. That's the honest truth, because we are humans.
Yeah. Talking about church hurts, I would like to just quickly talk about this. I had one experience sometimes ago that somebody in the church offended me and was bad. I even cried. It was so serious.
Is this someone in the place of authority?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, someone in the place
that
of authority.
It's different.
He hit me hard. I cried.
It's different.
It was bad to the extent that I actually, as at that time, I didn't handle it well. Okay. But I learned from it, right? So what I did then was I was avoiding that particular person. Once I see the person coming this way, I follow another route, and then the person will not. So it got up to a point. He noticed I was avoiding him. It's a very long story. But then the summary of everything was I later approached the person. I went to him and I was like, this was what you did to me. He didn't know. You see, sometimes that's where we make some terrible mistakes. That's why when somebody does something that you don't like,
speak up, tell the person.
Walk up to that person and tell the person that, okay, this thing you did, I don't like it. It's paining my heart very well. And there are sometimes that people will do things to you. Maybe if you have the grace to let go of something, you can let it go. But if it is the one that is paining you, please speak up. I told him, when I met the person, I was like, see what you did. Do you know he didn't know.
He was even shocked.
He didn't know it was, up to that. He didn't know he actually offended me. But when I told him, he apologized. Honestly, apologized, and that was it. So what I would just say is, when you get any hurt from anybody in church, whether member, someone in place of authority or anything, walk up to that person and tell the person, see, this thing you did really touched me. And let me tell you something, don't always wait for people to apologize to you. For somebody like me, once I tell you my mind, whether you apologize or not, as far as I'm able to express myself to you, this thing you did, I don't like it. I'm off and I've gone. Because when I speak up, I get relieved.
Yeah.
That's one thing about me. So, but then don't always, because it's not everybody. You will meet some people in this life that they will not apologize to you, whether you like
say sorry like this.
The sorry is so hard for them. So don't, if you are always putting your mind that, okay, he has to say sorry, she has to say sorry. Sometimes you might be disappointed and you will get hurt. Don't expect too much from people. That's one
don't
thing.
Expect too. Yes. See, I think one mindset people need to have again towards, like, even men of God, towards church people. Yeah. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's
perfect. Just bring down all those expectations you have in your head. Bring it down. Nobody's. Don't think like of people too highly.
You will kill yourself.
Do you understand?
Honestly,
I think that's where the issue is even coming from, because when someone do something
like,
to you, like, even you.
Nah.
You get. So I think that was so good.
So the summary of everything is, when you get hurt from anybody, whether church or not, walk up to that person, tell the person this was what you did and I don't like it, and settle everything and let go.
Yeah. Wow. I want you to say something to someone watching right now. That's something you want to badly tell another person. Like, you want
to everyone watching this, I don't know, but then what I just have in mind to say out is, there's this passage in the Bible that I love very well, where God said, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen thee. Yes, I will help thee, and I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So I'm just telling you that whichever situation you are in, whatever at all, God is saying, do not be afraid, for he is with you. Just have faith in God. Believe in him. And then he will come through for you.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. What a beautiful way to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
She actually crossed so many rivers, mountains, just for us to make this video.
And honestly, I'm so excited to be here, and I wish to be here.
Don't worry, we'll bring you back. And guys, leave a comment down below. And then please like, share, subscribe, join this community.
Please like, share, subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.
Now we go help ourselves.
Yes, actually.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this particular video, and then I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.